So you've been properly onboarded, you've got your class set up, your students are uh, getting ready to get going. And this is where I would recommend that you do some homework and really get familiar with the FabuLingua learning path because it really is core to the FabuLingua teaching method. And so let's just talk about where you're going to come across this famous FabuLingua learning path. Where's your student going to come across it? Here is Pat's profile. We can remember that the only location he's got unlocked is location 1, where we have Mi Familia. So he's going to go into that, and he is going to come into this location, and he's going to click the active story, this character here. And that's the first time he's going to come across this learning path. In this learning path that you can see zigzags, there is only one mode open the first time that you open up a story. So we're going to start with that one. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. It's the very crucial key mode called magical translations. So to learn more about this mode and about all of the modes on the learning path, I really recommend that you go to fabulingua.com/learning path here. The top part here, you're going to just scroll down some blurb, and then you're going to get here to the actual learning path. Here you see it with all of the modes filled in. And then you will see below a detailed description of each one of those modes. The magical translations mode, which is this first mode that's always open. Then and all the big buttons across the top in the learning path are modes. They're story modes. And all the little ones across the bottom are mini games. So the first mode, magical translations. Second one, copycat. Third one is actually now, it's an ES for Espanol, Spanish only. And the last one is read by myself. It's now a bonus mode in order that little kiddos don't get left out. Magical translations, a description here. You're going to hear how this is the key mode that provides comprehensible input. For most of you teachers, you will know and love comprehensible input. You know that comprehensible input is the key to second language acquisition. There's many more ways that a teacher can deliver it. Acting, pointing, drawing, miming, you name it. We deliver it through this patented simultaneous magical translation. And the purpose of the translation is only to make the gist of that page understandable so that the child understands what it's about. That mode, the magical translations mode, is the only time that you are going to hear that translation into English. In all of the rest of the modes, it is Spanish only. Now, there is also a way to turn that mode off if your students already speak Spanish and already understand it. And to turn that mode off, you simply go into the settings on the page, the little gear icon, and just turn off the magical translations. The second mode across the top is copycat. This is amazing for developing pronunciation. The child imitates the narrator, and then at the end of it, they hear their voice right side by side with the narrator, and it really focuses the child and just develops this really lovely pronunciation. Spanish only, by the time they get to Spanish only, they're really familiar with the story, and so they're just listening to it in Spanish and they need no help. It's kind of amazing. And the last one is a bonus one, read by myself, not for the younger kiddos. We can just spare them that trouble. You don't need to do this in order to advance, but it is pretty good exercise to develop those literacy skills and those reading skills. And then here below that, you're going to see the 4 games, the matching game, the article game, and you can go click on those and find out what skills it's developing, what it's testing, and what it's reinforcing.